Now, if you have any questions about any of the cars on the lot, I'd be happy to help. Okay. Can anyone help me? Yep, I'm here to help. Can I see the cars? The cars are all around us, actually. All of these are for sale, and actually, if we want to look in this direction... Sorry, not interested. Did you have a particular car in mind? Yes. Great. Well, if you let me know which one, we can grab the keys and take a look at it. Brown. Do you remember the model? Loud horn. Great. All of the cars on our lot do have working horns, thankfully. No. Okay, well, are you shopping for personal use or a work vehicle? Probably for driving. Do you travel a lot? What? Well, how about we take a look around and get a feel for what you're looking for? We can start. Is your shift almost over? Excuse me? I said, where are the trucks? Trucks? Yeah, you know what? Yes, we have trucks. We have plenty of them over here. Do any of them have the canoes? Not currently attached, but you can definitely fit a canoe. I'll take the canoe. We actually don't sell canoes. They don't come with the trucks, but that would be cool though. 2 for 1. What? 2 canoes for the price of a truck. No, nope. No. I need one that's fast. The truck or the canoe? Save your questions for the canoe cruise. Yeah, well, why don't we go inside? We can take a look at the computer. 1 canoe, please. Okay, yeah, nope, can't do that, though. Canoe who? You. Great. You know what? Let me introduce you to my coworker right over here. Maybe he can help you a little bit further. I'll just ride in the canoe. Get out of the truck. Hey, have you seen Stephanie? Yeah, she's in the kitchen. Why? This lady at the front is being, super pushy about being in her section. Oh, God. Is it a woman with really short hair? Actually, yeah. Oh, God, no. Wait, what are you doing? What does that mean? I'm not dealing with that. Why? What is she? Hey, were you looking for me? Yeah, I just wanted to ask you about the woman over there with short hair. She really wants to sit in your section. Oh, jeez, no. Why is everyone having that reaction? Can someone explain? She is obsessed with me. I just assumed she was your mom or something. No, and it's just easier for me to deal with her than for her to not get what she wants, so... Oh, no. We're ending this right now. Watch out, she... scratches. I am so sorry, but Stephanie is actually not available this evening. Yes, she is. I already saw her walk by. Right, well, she is here. She's just not available at the moment. So I can sit you actually right out. Posh pish. Okay? What's the problem? She doesn't want to see us or something? No. It has nothing to do with that. It just simply is the fact that she's very busy because we're very busy. So I can sit you actually right over here. No, don't put her in my section. I'd like the table I requested, please. Look, I'm telling you, she's just gonna torment everybody unless she sits in Stephanie's section, so just put her there. No, she can just bully people when she doesn't get what she wants. It's fine, we'll just take a seat, and once a table becomes available in Stephanie's section, we'll take it. Sorry, we just don't operate that way. That's confusing, I can't do that. Well, I'd like to wait 45 minutes. Is this a trick? Oh my God, here comes a party of 12. Oh, okay, well, this lady or the party of 12? Party of 12. I have 44 minutes left. To what? Until someone finishes eating in her section. Stephanie will never be available. Is Sam man, name, or girl? Great question. Thank you for bringing this up. This topic is something I've wanted to address all the time. So kind of embarrassing. Sam is actually a man's name. I know, crazy. There's no gender neutral names out there. It's just a man's name, okay? But here's the kicker. I actually stole it. I took the name from him. That one man named Sam, I took it. So now a woman is named Sam, so it's a woman's name. That's how it works, I guess. Do I feel bad? No, because there's no other Sams in the world, just me. Does that answer your question? I really hope so, because that was an intellectual discussion.
No, I don't think you understand. I'm obsessed.
I haven't seen your videos in a while. Are you okay? It's funny you should ask, because no. And I know this is going to be weird because I never talk about my personal life, but here we are. We're going to talk about it because this is very stressful and I am in a situation where I am about to scream and rip my own hair out. Yay. So long story short, this is about my dog, Ellie, who just turned 1 a couple weeks ago, and currently right now she has been staying in the hospital at the vet for 3 nights. I believe this is her 3rd or 4th day. Not sure when we'll be able to take her home. Things are not great right this second. About a month ago, she broke her toe. And this was the beginning to my nightmare. She has been in and out of the vet. 20 times, I swear to God, in the last month. We are there every single day. Every single time we hit a point where we're like, okay, this toe has been fixed a little bit. It's gotten worse. It's gotten to the point where we've had surgery, and that is now something I regret because I feel like that made it worse. To be honest, it was our choice to leave her there. They didn't make us, and I could go get her at any point, but her foot is in such a awful shape and continuing to get awful that having her here seems more of a hazard. I feel like she should be at the hospital, but that is like torture. It has been torturous for everybody. Just basically, to keep this really, really fast, we tried to do a cast option with her. It was supposed to be 8 weeks that she was going to be sedated and like kept in a really small confined area with a cone on. And we got through about a week of that, and it was just absolutely torture for her, for us. She was breaking the cast every other day, and she was barely even moving on it. So I was like, we can't do this for 8 weeks. This isn't going to work. What's our next option? And that's where we got to surgery. One surgery option was to just have the fracture fixed, like put a nail in it, and she would still be sedated for 8 weeks, have to be in that cast. Other option would be to just cut off a piece of that toe, and supposedly she was gonna be back to normal, walking, no problems, not even in a splint, like in a week. Here we are a week later, and it is worse than I've ever seen it. I'm just going to apologize now if you have a weak stomach. I'm going to try not go into a lot of detail about this, but in the time that she got home from surgery and the time we were supposed to bring her back for them to check in on it, maybe like 3 days, the stitches burst because her foot was so swollen, and somehow an infection has developed. Well, that we think. We're actually waiting for a culture to come back, which should be back hopefully today, to see if there's an infection, and they're waiting to see if there's an infection so they don't sew her back up if there is one. So it's just sitting there, exposed, bust open. The piece of skin that was sewn on has died and fallen off. It was blown in the breeze, and now it is off. On top of all of this, there's stuff going on in my family. Our AC broke, so we just slept in 85 degrees in this house when it was 74 outside. I would have slept outside, but there's bugs, okay? I'm not sleeping in the bugs. It has literally been one thing after the other that has just somehow been escalated and worse, and we're at a point now where we have spent so much money. Like I said in another video, I lost all of my rats this year. Like, they all grew old and died at the same time, which I'm grateful for in a way, but also like, can I have a break? So yes, I have been kind of weird about filming. It's been either too hot in this house, or I've been in tears, or at the vet, or just can't think straight. So I do apologize for that. I know that there is a lot going on in the world. I know that there's a lot of things that are just negative right now, and I don't want to add to that. I don't mean to be coming on here and bitching. I did just want to update you simply, one, because somebody asked, and two, because I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm kind of winging it every single day, and it's terrifying and very scary, and I'm honestly terrified where we're gonna go from here with Ellie. I can't believe I got through this without crying, to be honest. I've also been trying to learn how to do my own acrylic nails, so don't look at them. They're hideous. Because that's important right now. Thank you if you're still here listening. Thank you for caring. I'm sure if you're still listening, you care to an extent. So if you've been through anything like this, or if you kind of have any insight, any sort of kindness or just positive thoughts would be appreciated. And I know Ellie would appreciate it. So that's my life. Thank you so much for, what is that Hillary Duff thing? I don't know. I'm trying to be funny and it's not working. Oh, there she is. Oh God. Hi, how can I help you? Remember me? No. How can I help you? Do you call the police on your customers that often that you can't remember who I am? Oh, yes, of course. You're the one that called the police on yourself and then had yourself kicked out. Yeah, I remember. How can I help you? My husband, Roger McDonald, is here to investigate. Okay, well, tell Scooby-Doo he can look for his clues up here because you aren't going back in my dining room. Roger, she's doing it again. Honey, did you get us a table? Roger, I told you we're here for an investigation. These are the people that discriminated against me. Really? I thought that was like a bakery 4 blocks away. No, that was last week. I need you to clear this area so he can look around. Okay, so we're not gonna do that. What am I supposed to be looking for? Clues! Okay, well, I didn't bring a magnifying glass. I'm sorry, are you a police officer? Police? No, I'm security at Ross. Gotcha. Well, you're not going to be laughing when he puts you away. Yeah, the only thing your husband's going to be putting away are items back on the shelf at his retail job. Oh, I wish I did that. All I do is stand there. Just let him do his job, okay? Honey, I'm off until next week. Roger, just investigate something. Okay. Can I investigate on that wait time? Yeah, about 5 to 10 minutes. Perfect. Put me down. The name's Roger. Oh, I know, Roger. And is that a table for one? Honey, you joining me? Ugh! Oh. take that as a no. I'll put you at the bar. Yeah, no, this makes sense. This take makes sense because this explains exactly why we are where we are. Because I did a voiceover of a man saying cruel, disgusting, vile, inappropriate things against women, yet so many people pointed the finger at me. These people aren't disgusted or outraged by the things that he's saying. They're disgusted and outraged that I am disgusted and outraged by the things he's saying. Or the comments that are like, you fell for the rage bait, ladies. I don't care if it's rage bait. I don't care if it's satire. I don't care if it's a joke. There are people out there that are repeating those exact words, and if you don't believe me, look through my comment section. Or there are people listening to these words, turning around being like, you're upset that you can't have an abortion? Listen, wake up. This is not just about abortion, babe. Wake up! Don't even get me started on the not all men thing. We know, just stop. A lot of people also were calling out the fact that because I'm on social media, because I perform for you guys, that I shouldn't be talking about politics, as if like, I just live in a bubble. Like, I'm not actually a woman. I don't actually live on Earth. I just live in this perfect bubble where I just dance for you, babe. Like, what the fuck? This is just a reminder when a man, or a woman, because there are women doing this, but if a man calls you cringe, tells you to be quiet, tells you to sit down, you get louder, you get cringier, and you scream from the top of your lungs, fuck you! I was not gonna make this video at 10 o'clock at night, but I keep getting messages on Instagram and people tagging me on here of just so many accounts that are using my videos, one of which is claiming, or probably multiple, but at least one that I've seen is claiming that it's their original videos, and they're even using my profile picture and like the stuff that I put in my bio. What's even more humorous is one of the main accounts that has one of the most followers, views, and likes, that's specifically only uploading my content, has blocked me because I called them out on it, so I can't even do anything about it. And even if I could do something about it, TikTok does nothing about it. Actually, that's not true. TikTok gives me community violations for calling out the people that are using my stuff, and I know some people are probably like, okay, well, some of these accounts say that they're fan accounts. You can tell by the username that it's not me because it's spelled differently or whatever it is. But honestly, when you're scrolling through the For You page, you're not always looking at these specifics. And I can't tell you how many people have commented and said that they are seeing all of these other accounts and they're like, finally, I found the authentic account, the real account. And I know this is happening to a lot of people. This isn't just a me problem. So I know that the world isn't out to get me or anything. And I really appreciate you guys tagging me in these videos, trying to call out the people that are saying that they're whatever. And I know it may not seem like a big deal to some people because it's just TikTok at the end of the day. These are just videos, but some of these, I mean, I've been on here for 3 years. So this is like 3 years worth of my work that I've put into this. And when people just take it and upload it and say that it's their own or potentially making money off of my videos, it's frustrating. So to answer the question that the whole point I made this video was to answer this question. I'm not watermarking my videos. I'm not doing anything to prevent this besides trying to block these people or report them, which has gotten me nowhere. But I'm hoping that TikTok can verify me. I know that that's God forbid, and I don't want to sound like I'm not appreciating people trying to spread my videos or whatever it is, but one, if you're not giving credit, or two, you're calling yourself a fan and you block me, you're not really a fan. If you're taking my videos, making money, you're stealing.
10-4. We got a call regarding a customer in this restaurant. Yeah, that was fast. So what exactly is the problem here? There's a customer that's refusing to leave the restaurant. Well, it looks like the call came in regarding a hate crime. What? No, this is a trespassing thing. Did you call the cops and say that there was a hate crime? I didn't call anybody. Well, can you show me what the problem is? Yeah, I'll take you to the table, right this way. Well, she was right here. So everything's good here? Yeah, I guess wait, there she is. She's hiding in our bushes. Ma'am, I need you to step out of the fake plant. Oh, well, it's about time. I had to hide because I was in such a hostile situation, officer. Okay, miss, did you call 911? Yes, I did, and your response time to it